Oh, forgot for recording. Okay, so in this prototype model, requirements gathering is the first phase. Then it will come for the software design, second phase. Okay, so after that software design, when it will start, first build prototypes will come. Build will be prepared by the development team. Okay, so build means some coding related things. They will start working on that parallel with the documentation. That is build. After that, immediately they will send to customers only. They will not do the test, or other things will not happen. So that build application will be shown to the customer. Then customer will evaluate that. If any changes are required, then they will inform customer, refine this, change this. Then again developer people will change that. So this process will continue as a loop. Once that is finalized from the customer side, user side, then properly they will start doing the preparation with the coding, design, low level design, high level design, coding, then testing will happen, then release and maintenance. So after release and maintenance, again it is not required the involvement of that client in that case. Their main involvement is in initial phase only. So this is called as prototype model. So nowadays it is not using, this is also outdated, gone. Nowadays basically using is agile model or incremental model only, and few projects or company which is a very small company, they are using waterfall model, last class which we discussed. Okay, next is the spiral model. So it will looks like spiral binding you are doing in your books, same kind of only, so round 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 only it will happen. So overview of the spiral model is, this model combines the features of prototyping model and waterfall model. So it is combinedly introduced or developed by taking the features of prototype model and another is waterfall model. Combinedly, both concepts they have used and they have named this as a spiral model. In this spiral model, easily we can adjust the software development with the required changes. So here, interaction will be more with the client, which was not happening in waterfall model. And the waterfall model, all the process step by step also we can use. That's why if any new requirement is coming and changing in middle, client is giving also no problem. It can be manageable. Customer interaction will be there. And in middle also, it is permitted. The changes can be implemented because those two types of rotation will happen here, prototype as well as waterfall. The prototypes which are created in every stage enable us to roll back only a few steps. So if it is already developed few codes and again the new changes they are telling or some small modification, it can be implemented or modified in that stage only. No need to come back from starting due to that prototype is implementing here. This model is used for large, expensive, and complex projects. So here, if very big projects are there, which are going on for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, very large projects, in that case only it will be appropriate. This is not good for working into small projects. This spiral model. It is circular view of the software life cycle. So it will like round only. So same thing going again, coming, going, fixing, testing, like that it will happen. Spiral model when it defined 1986 by Barry Boehm. The spiral model is based on experience with large government software projects. So mostly government projects are going very delay. If any work is going on from company side, you can just observe. Company are very fast. Always they try to complete as soon as possible. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months like that. If coming to the government side, any work you can see, road work or train, uh, platform work or any airport, anything, government projects if you are seeing, then that is very delay only due to so many problems, lot of complicacy, lot of politics, many things are going on. So if software related also government projects are doing, if they are doing with the government project, then that will be very vast project only because they have to maintain with the country, whole country, then many states like that, and they have to supply into different country also. That's why this will be very large only. And if it is large, then the expense also it will be large, and more experienced candidates also required. And company are not preparing for time taking process. Government can understand 3 years 4 years, but company cannot tolerate that. They need immediate profit, immediate business only. So basically, large scale industry or government related projects only happening by using this spiral model. Here the goal was to provide a model with greater flexibility that could better serve these types of project. Since it is very longer and very means a complex type of projects it is using, so flexibility will be there. If tight schedule is there, again complexity is there, then it will be problem again. That's why they are giving some flexibility also here. Okay, so here it is a good model for large and complex project. If very big project working and immediately you can deliver, immediately you can complete, then it will be problem actually. That's why complex project and large project, then this is the good approach, this model. It reduces the problems at all levels with direct consideration of the risk. So all levels, whatever some tasks are going on within 1 week, we are representing to the client also, customer also. That's why immediately it is captured. If any risk is there or anything, direct we are discussing that also. That's why it is one good advantage. In this phase, software is produced early in the software life cycle. So from very scratch level or starting initial level only, the initial type of software or the first code or build or at least one component or unit or one module or one features will be developed and show to the customer so that they will agree, accept. Rest of the things it will go smoothly. Next, few disadvantage also there in the spiral model. It can be a costly model to use, so it is very costly. So all company cannot afford that. Small company they cannot afford, and if small countries are there, they are also having some financial problem, so they cannot afford. This is the big problem. When the risk analysis is carried out, it needs highly specific expertise. So risk is coming, then some high experience candidates are required, then only they can do that, because complex project, then the risk also it can come. If complexity is coming, then people are facing problem in their coding, then testing, all those things. So sometime it can happen something we don't know, so some immediately it is crashed or it is not working, or due to one changes every code is disturbed. So lot of complexity it will come. So in that case need to search some expert persons. So immediately expert persons searching by the company or government, then it is not easy to get within 1 day or 2 day. So that is also one disadvantage here. The project success is highly dependent on the risk analysis phase. Project success is highly dependent. So based on the risk only, it will be depend. This will be success or not, or small success, high success, purely dependent on the risk only. It is applicable only to large scale system and does not work well for small projects. So basically this will be appropriate for the large scale industry or large project or complex project in that case only. That's why a simple project is there, small project is there, small companies are there. They are not doing this. This is the demerits or disadvantage here. Okay, so here basically four parts are there, four phases in this prototype, sorry, spiral model. It will looks like spiral binding type only, round, round, round. It is going on. So first one is planning phase. First one is planning phase, and second one is risk analysis. So in planning phase, it will be discussed with the client what is the requirement, what to do, how many days it will take, when testing will start, what are the steps will follow. All the planning related activities will be done here. Next is risk. Immediately, first of all, find out the risk because it is long one and complex one. So from initial time only need to find out the risk. Okay, so if risk is there, then again need to solve that, what to carry forward and what type of activity need to do using the client or this organization side. First need to sort out that problem, risk related. How many resources are required? Then full talented resources are there required, or means simple candidates also we can hire and the project can be done. But that is also one risk. Suppose a lot of knowledge are required and so many tools, technologies are required, they are not able to find out the candidates. They are demanding one candidates they are getting, but they are demanding high package. Then again that will be problem. So from initial stage only, risk will be identified here. Okay, because one person started that project means it is expected till end they can continue. If in middle they are leaving and another person is coming also, that is a problem. So client will expect for long term. That is also one risk. So some risks are coming here. So company will first find out what are the risks can arise here and how we can solve that risk. After that risk, it will come into engineering next level. Okay, so first is this planning level, second is risk analysis. In this planning, all the planning will happen. In risk, what are the risks are there need to identify and resolve that. Coming to engineering, here actual work will come. So development people will work here, they are coding, testing people will work with their testing. Parallelly, it will be happen here. Testing, coding, testing, coding. So that is called as a engineering. So here the phases name is engineering here. Four phases are available in this model. Third phase is engineering, the coding and testing. Then last phase will be evaluation. Here it will be evaluated by customer. Once it is completed, testing is done, then it will be evaluated with the customer. They are satisfied or not. If they are satisfied, then it will go for the release. So here 9 phase, 8 phase, 7 phase will not come. Here only 4 phases are there in this model. So under those four phases, again two things it is adding. Here risk analysis and prototyping. So risk will be identified immediately in front of the client. Two sub stages we can say. And here in this engineering again two phases are there. So engineering is main phase, under that again two sub phases. Coding testing will happen. Now evaluation. Here it will be evaluated. Go for final go live. So here customer will check and evaluate. If it is fine, go for the release. So it will implement in the project. So each stages are again divided into two subparts here. Okay, next is the incremental model. So incremental model also nowadays very less projects it is going on. Next level of incremental model is this agile model nowadays they are following. So previous to agile model or before coming agile model, it introduced with the incremental model. So here what will happen? It will increment. So you will get suppose 5 requirement for your project. Then after 1 week or 10 days, again you will get another 5 requirement. Like that, it will increment. So your total release will be 3 months. So that 3 months will be splitted into multiple release again. Every 15 days or 20 days, it will be splitted. So final release will be the 3 months release only, quarter release. Suppose January you started your work. So March end one release will happen. June end one release will happen. Like that it will be in incremental model. So to complete the final release in March month, small things they will be started. So suppose first small 5 features are there, 5 parts or 5 modules you can tell. So those will completed in first release. In first release that will complete. So 15 days that is suppose. Next 15 days another 5 release will sorry five components will come or 5 features will come. So in that next 5 will be completed. It is not working today. Okay. So what will happen? Total project will be divided into multiple release. So total is 3 months. Suppose 3 months. So in that case, it will be splitted into 15 days release, 15 days, 15 days, 15 days, 15 days, like that it will be divided or splitted. So in this few features will be there. Suppose 5 features are there. In second release, 5 features are there. Those will be small release only. Third one, five features or 4 or 6. It will be dependent. So those are called as one build. So build one, build two, build three, build four. It will come all together. Again, it will come for the final release. Okay, so in final release need to test again all these things, one, two, three, four, five, total again need to test, because all will be combined together, it will come as a one project for this. So it will be easy. First part is completed, then no need to check again that first part. Otherwise, in middle we are checking, then it will be disturbed. Again here, second part is completed, no need to check that second part again. Like your semester type. First semester you completed means you are not going through the topics of first semester. Now you stop that. You are continuing with the second semester. Same thing it will be happen here. So it will be in increment way. One completed, second, second completed, third. So one by one you can go. At a time you cannot work. So it will be already separated with this is separate, this is separate. So in starting we cannot start this. In starting we have to start first one only. So in that way it will be divided. So which will come first, which will come second, who will decide? That is one interview question. Technical architect, business analyst, and who are having more experience in that project, they will only decide. New persons cannot analyze that. Okay, so here multiple development cycles take place here, making the life cycle a multi waterfall cycle. So this also we can tell it as a multi waterfall cycle, because for one phase or one build we are following all the approach, writing the test case, then all the testing activity, coding, implementation, maintenance. Then for second build again same thing. Then again third build again same thing. That's why another name can be called as a multi waterfall cycle also. Okay, so this is also not using nowadays. Next advantage is generates working software quickly and early during the software life cycle. So quickly it can be completed phase by phase, phase by phase. So it will be easy. 3 months if you will sit together and random day will check something today and another thing after some days. Then again something fixed happen that will be impact in some other places. So a lot of complexity will come. So if it is divided into small parts, then it will be easy. Big part is divided into small part, and one by one, it will be complete. So these were the first one introduced before Agile, and this same approach after implementing with some extra advanced thing, now Agile model can. So the latest one is Agile model, and everywhere Agile they are following nowadays. You can join in any company, any project, anywhere, any IT industry across the globe. 90 more than 90% company and project they are following Agile model. Next level of incremental model is Agile model. That is the latest one. Okay, generates this model is more flexible, less costly to change scope and requirements. So less cost also. Every 15 days release will be there, so it will be easy to handle, very flexible also, and somebody can leave also after complete his first build or second build, no problem. It is not like that after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months somebody is leaving the organization, then it will create problem. It will be independent also. Errors are easy to identify. Small parts if you are doing, then easy to get the error. Big parts at a time we are combining, then it is difficult to get the error. It is easier to test also. For testing purpose also it is easy. Just three link you have to test. So you will feel very easy. If some other model you are using, then at a time 30 links you will get to check, and each link is having different pages, 20 pages suppose. So 20 links means 400 pages you have to check. Maybe you will get time 2 months, but you have to check 400 pages, so tension will come from starting. Now here what will happen, 15 days or 7 days you will get three links or three pages or three applications, three features you can check, two features, three features, four features. So you will also not get tensed. If you are doing good, then you can go for further. Not doing good, something is required, then that can be assisted. So that it will happen here. In this model, customer can respond to each build. So after complete one build, it will go for the small releases. Customer also involved in that, so that if any problem is there from customer side, any complaint or any changes, anything is required, they can inform in middle. In end moment they will inform in the last release, then that is very difficult if so many complaints are coming. So small parts, then for customer also it is good, for organization development and tester also it is good. Okay, lowers initial delivery cost. So it is also not costly, means not cost effective. That is one advantage. and easier to manage risk because risky pieces are identified and handled during the iteration, continued iteration. So if any risk is there, then from starting only it can be captured, and in which build we can take that risk. First one or middle one or ending or second or fourth, that can be identified and it will implement in that. That's why risk in the end moment we will not get. In end moment only we are getting some complex situation. The risky is coming. In starting we are getting the risky will not come. We can avoid that risk. Then what are the disadvantage? It requires good planning and design. Okay, so this is one disadvantage because again and again for some kind of work we have to prepare test case, then test scenario, test plan document, then developer people also do. So for 15 days work you will do, and again you will prepare all those document test plan. Suppose for testing related, three documents you are preparing. One is test plan, another is test strategy, another is test scenario, test cases, four, defect report, five, then release notes, six, then requirement traceability matrix, seven. So those seven documents for all release, six release are there, all 15 days, then you have to prepare. That is the demerits one here. At a time, if you will prepare and that will be helpful for all those six build for 3 months, then it will be good. Again and again you are preparing, then for document preparation also it will go sometime, 3 days or 4 days. So that is one demerits here. Needs a clear and complete definition of the whole system before it can be broken down into build incrementally. So need to understand how it can be broken. The complete project you will get, but how it will be broken with build wise. First person means first build. Which part will come? Second, which part will come? Third person, which part will come? So some high knowledge experience is required. So high experience candidate is not available, or seniors are not there in that, or technically who are very good, they are not available, or business analysts, then in that case it will be problem. Freshers or less experienced candidates cannot do that. So this is one disadvantage here. Total cost is higher than waterfall. So here it is, if you will compare with the cost effective, which is more costly, waterfall or this incremental model, this incremental model is costly as compared to waterfall model. Each iteration phase is rigid and does not overlap each other. So it should not overlap. Like today is 12. Suppose today it should complete with build one release. And from Monday it will start the build two release work. So it should not be overlap. Once complete one, then only second will come. If it is overlapping, first one will complete in Tuesday and your second one will start from Friday, today. So in that case, some conflict will come. So it should be independent. Once completed, then next should be started. So sometime due to some reason, if it is not this is the rule here in this incremental model. So due to some reason, network issue or some virus attack or some problem happened, deadlock situation happened in the project, or suddenly some persons went for the leave, something happened, problem, or some application crashed happened, anything due to any problem, not able to complete in Friday, suppose. So that will be great problem here. If not completed, then second build also we cannot start. Second build is going delay, the third build also it will go delay. Everything it will be delay. So that is the problem here, disadvantage here. Each iteration phase, okay, rectifying a problem in one unit requires correction in all the units and consumes a lot of time. So it will rectify the problem in one unit. One unit means one part, one build, one phase, those 15 days phase. It will request with the correction. So if any problem is there, then we can correct also. Suppose some analyze team is there, BA team is there, they are working for the next sub release, next 15 days what will happen. So they can capture something. So they can inform to the client and they can rectify that. They can make it correct. So that you are working in build 2 and next build you will not face the problem. Parallelly you are doing, then what will happen? In same time we will get the problem. Again we can ask to the client, they will provide the new collection of data or something, then it will be delay again. So it is one good thing here. But whenever it is rectifying the problem with one unit, then all will be busy in their work. and it will be rectified, then again time problem will come. That's why that is one demerit. Okay, so this incremental model uh, pictorial diagram is like this. Build 1, build 2, build 3, like that, build n. So you will get one requirement, and that requirement will be divided into multiple parts. One, two, three, four, 5, like that, multiple parts it will be divided. So for each and every build, design will happen, development will happen, testing will happen, implementation will happen. So mostly 15 days it is coming. 15 days, one done. Next 15 days, another done. Like that need to be completed. So what is happening? It is going like increment way. All these together, this is one project. So incremental way we are doing that. One, two, three, four, like that we are doing. It is going as incremental way. That's why they have given the name as incremental model. Okay, next model is RAD model. So the full form of this RAD model is Rapid Application Development. This is also one kind of incremental model only, little bit difference is there. The developments are time boxed, delivered, and then assembled in a working prototypes. So here development activity will happen, and at a time they will start their coding. Any documentation is required, they can do that. Then they will deliver to the testing team, then testing will come. So rapidly, immediately need to do fast, deliver fast. That scenario is coming here in this red application development focus on gathering customer requirements through workshops of focus groups. All models are almost same only, little bit plus minus happening, and different persons are developing, and they are just giving with some new name or versions. That only almost 50-70% will be same everywhere. Okay, focus the groups. Early testing of the prototypes of the customer using iterative concept, reuse of the existing prototypes, continuous integration, and rapid delivery. So here the main focus is rapid delivery, RAPID, rapid application development. Okay, this can quickly complete and provide regarding the delivery and their requirements. So always the main focus will be quickly get the document, quickly do the testing, quickly do the development part, coding. All the activity will be immediately need to do. If wrong also immediately you can do. If right also immediately you can do. Don't wait, don't stop, don't hold anything. That is the main focus here. Okay. In red model, the components or functions are developed in parallel as if they were mini projects. So here also same thing like parallel it will go. In V model, we are doing parallelly. After V model onwards, parallel work is started. Okay, parallel work is going on, so it is reducing the time. That is one improvement or advantage. Increase the reusability of components. So we can reuse again and again, because first build completed, in second build maybe that will be used if required. We can reuse that. No need to wait till last moment. So it is increasing the reusability. Quick initial review occurs. So quickly everything will be done. Then that is the good process. Why unnecessary delay? Delay is always bad thing. Encourage customer feedback. So quickly release are also happening. Then customer also they can give the feedback. From very beginning solves a lot of integration issues. Okay, so any integration is there in starting, like combining different modules. Then from beginning also it can be solved. So these are some advantages. Disadvantages depends on strong team and individual performance for identifying business requirements. Okay, so team bonding is required. Then the team should be strong with technical knowledge, then only it can be done. So it will be depend with the team purely individual performance. So Individually one person is doing good, other persons are not doing good, then it will be problem, because here mixing combinedly some requirements are going on. It is not partly always, not combinedly always, mixing kind of things it is coming here. So each and every individual persons are priority here. Only system that can be modularized can be built using RAD, requires highly skilled developers or designers. So here also some complexity may be arise. That's why high skilled developers or designers are required here. Okay, inapplicable to cheaper projects. Okay, so here also mostly this RAD model they are using for costly project or costly organization or what a large scale industry organization. They are only preferring this. Okay, so here you can see team 1, team 2, team 3. Three teams are divided for one project. And same process it will go. And here what are going on in the phases? Business modeling. First business requirement with modeling. Some names only they are changing. All the things are same only. So here it is called as business modeling. In other model we are telling as business requirement gathering. So different names are changing just. Next will be data modeling. So here data will be collected. Next level or next stages. Next stages process modeling. What are the process? So those process need to be mentioned, identified, and start with that. Then next stage will be application. Next application will do. So development will start here. Application generation means development only. Different name they have given. Next testing will be happen. Similarly for others also, some another team it will they will also do another part, another module or few other parts they can do. Similarly another team is team 3. So all teams will do the same thing only with all the pages. So the one project is divided into three teams or five teams or 10 teams. All those teams together they will complete. And here the timeline is 60 days to 90 days. Minimum 60 days for release, not 15 days release here. 60 days release minimum and 90 days maximum. In that period only it will be delivered. So this RAD model also nowadays not using, nobody is using. Now only one model is going on, Agile model everywhere. Next level of incremental model. So next is agile model. Okay, so the meaning of agile is moving quickly. If fail, then fail fast. If pass, then pass fast. Don't wait. That is the main approach here. So that started from incremental, but in proper way that was not implemented. That was the starting phase. So a lot of features they have added in that incremental model, and they renamed that it into agile. So now it is called as agile model. Increment is gone. That was past one. So many advanced things are added in that increment model. Now more than 90% company project organizations are using this agile model only. Okay, so agile separate course also there because a lot of things are added here. 30-40 hours it is taking. Agile certification also there. Agile coach requirements are going on. Scrum master it is going on. So those much it is not required for you. Only the basic things. What is agile? What are the approach following? What is the diagram? That's all for you. That is sufficient. They will not expect more. 7, 8 year, 9 year experience. Then they are expecting some extra thing. Okay, so this agile model developed in 1990, but in full phase it was not started. Now from last 10 years around only it started. Okay, 2010 around it started very rapidly. Agile process itself is a software development process by small teams. So here, very small teams they are organizing. It is not like that earlier 30 persons were working in a project, 50, 100, 80, big team was there. Now it is split. As per the rule, 8 members should be present maximum in a team. 8 members in a team, and all are called as engineer only. Developer are also called as engineer. Testers are also called as engineer. Support persons, and everybody all together it is forming one team. It is not like the testing is one team and in testing 7 persons are there. So they are forming very small team. So one component or one features of the project you are doing very small part they are picking. Two developers, two tester, then one support persons, one business analyst, then one infrastructure person will be there, then one scrum master will be there, one manager will be there. Like that they are doing very small team. So everybody will be involved. Previously what happened, testing team different, development team different, then infra team different, support team different. That was earlier. Now this approach is followed, all will be in one team, all will be called as a engineer. So here no test engineer funda is there, no development engineer or developer funda is there, no BA, nothing, all are engineer here. And one person will manage, that will be managerial things, one manager will be there, no team lead, nothing here. One scrum master will be there, he can she can check all the progress of the work. And for managerial activity or management related, one manager will be there. And that manager also, if not required, then in that team it will be not there. From one scrum team, one scrum master. So 10 scrum team is there, then 10 scrum master, like team lead you can say, but not exactly team lead. And here it is very feasible, independently you can work. The work will be gathered, which work, how many tasks, what type of task need to do, all will be maintained in one place. You can pick that which task you will do today, just pick that, you can start your work. Nobody will tell that why you have not worked, why you have not completed, what is the meaning of that. So these questions are not coming here, so you will not get traced here. Nobody will tell, your manager or your lead will come and why you are not completing, why you are not, those things will not get here. Independently you can take any task, complex, simple, whatever you are preferring, just pick one task, block that I am doing, then you can complete how many hours there, you can only define, you can only complete. But if you are not completing, then that is the problem. So you can decide your own way. If you are not able to work in daytime, uh, then also fine, you can extend your time and you can complete. That is your choice. It is not mandatory that 4 hours, 5 hours you can take and today only you can complete and today only you can report. So here some independency also can, and you will not get stress. uh, if somebody is guiding you or under somebody you are working, and every 1 hour 2 hours somebody is asking team lead what happened, how much progress happened, can you give me the result, can you give me the status, so many means risky type you will feel and you will get stress. So here those things are not coming, they removed all those activity in this agile model, all are independent. And this is called as individual contributor. So here senior, junior, then manager, lead, all those things are not applicable. All are in same page. One can be Scrum Master. That Scrum Master also, it is not like that high experience candidate will become a manager will happen. 2 year experience also he can be a Scrum Master. So just need to take the update, nothing else. That is the role of Scrum Master here, and some other approach also there. Okay, values, principles, and practice. So here some rules, regulation, principle, practices are there. Need to learn all those. Then only it can be handled. The main role will come for the Scrum Master only. So basically, they are not preferring for less experience. But if you are fine with your 2 or 3 year experience, you can able to handle, capability is there. Then no problem. Nobody can argue with that, or nobody can stop in that. It is not mandatory that 10 years people can do. No, but previously, what happened? Team lead means at least 8 9 year experience should be there. Manager means at least 15 year experience should be there. Now everything done. Now agile approach can, anybody can participate anywhere, independently, friendly. So in this agile approach, basically three methods are available. One is extreme programming (XP), second is Scrum, and third one is FDD, feature driven development (FDD). So most of the companies and projects, second one only they are preferring Scrum. So no need to learn or go in depth with this MDD and XP. Those are very less projects they are using out of country. In India, mostly Scrum only. Outside India also, 80 90% they are using Scrum only. Okay, so first one is extreme programming XP. What is that? XP is the most successful method of developing agile software because of its focus on customer satisfaction. So here the main concentration will be customer interaction. So how you can convince, how you can impress to the customer, that is the main intention here. Because customer is impressed means they will get new project. New project are coming means business will grow. Business will grow means employee growth also happen. Everything will be good. So that is the main focus here. It divides the entire software development life cycle into several number of short development cycle. So total software development life cycle, what is there? It will be divided into small part. module wise or release wise, you can say. It welcomes and incorporates changes or requirements from the customers at any phase. So in any phase, they can get the requirement from the customer or changes, and it can be implemented. That is XP. So again, a lot of things are available XP. Those much not required. Scrum only going on nowadays. If you are getting any interview questions also, they will ask about Scrum only. What is Agile? What is Scrum? How many days it is going on in that Scrum? And what is your role? How you are working in the project as a Scrum team? That only you will get in the question. Scrum is another method of this Agile. So this is second method of this Agile, which is very popular and everywhere they are doing. And here productivity is coming very high, becomes very high. So how our productivity will be very good, that is the main focus here. Not cost to impress the customer here. How our productivity means how we are delivering our work products in a proper way, systematic way, good process, quickly, then without any bug, immediately we can deliver. That is the main focus here. If we are delivering good, our deliverable is good, then obviously client will be impressed. That is the main motto here in this Scrum methodology. It is basically based on incremental software development process. So obviously from incremental model only Agile model is coming. Before this Agile model, incremental model was there. Now so many lot of features they have added in this incremental model, and they have given the name of this model as Agile model. In Scrum method, the entire development cycle is divided into a series of iterations where each iteration is called as a sprint. So here, sprint is one word you can remember. They are asking in the interview, what is sprint? You can main focus Scrum only. Scrum question only you will get, and you will work in Scrum only. So one release will be maximum 30 days and minimum, not 30 days, 4 weeks, 28 days. So basically 28 days nobody is telling, 30 days they are telling. 4 weeks will be maximum and minimum will be 2 weeks, 14 days. That is the duration of the sprint, means one release is called as sprint here. So we cannot tell release word here in this Scrum or Agile. If you are going for our understanding, it is fine release, but in technology wise we have to use this word sprint. If you are talking with client or some other person, you can tell sprint only. Instead of release, you can tell sprint. Our second sprint is there, our third sprint will start in on which date, next Monday, like that you can tell. So one sprint will having 14 days minimum and 30 days maximum. So some projects are referring 30 days, some sorry 28 days means 4 weeks. Some projects are referring 3 weeks, some projects are referring 2 weeks. So basically 2 weeks only mostly preferring. Small requirements they are just taking, and 2 weeks only they are delivering, or one release is happening in 2 weeks. Okay, so if you are getting this question, how many days you are referring in your project for one sprint, you can tell 3 weeks, because 2 weeks then it should be faster and more experienced candidates people are there. So you are having less experience, you can tell 3 weeks. Okay, next one is features driven FDD. FDD is one of the agile development methods. The key advantage of this method is to design the model of the software to be produced before development. Okay, so here the advantage of this method is to design the domain of the software. Here the domain is main focus. They are mainly concentrating about the domain, like a telecom domain project you are working, banking domain, then insurance domain, healthcare domain, logistic domain. Those are different domain project. So if any person is going to join in that project, their main focus is domain expertise they are looking. Telecom domain project means they will interview with you also a lot of technical knowledge from telecom side. They will ask network, telecom, all those things. So here they are focusing on domain side. So this is also not doing good. Domain if they are taking, then what they will do? Man is technical only. Technically you are strong means you can do anything. So domain expertise they will search, and technically is poor, then what is the, so this is also not going good. Only Scrum is going good here. What is the advantages of agile model? List documentation, very less document. Again and again, no need to prepare lot of documents, defect report, then what is the test plan, test strategy, again and again, again and again, no need to prepare. And another advantage is one liner test case. Whenever you will write the test cases, they are not asking, or here it is not having any rule in this agile methodology that detailed level of test case you can write with step 1, step 2, step 3. If you are getting time, you can write fine, but one liner if you are writing also, that is good. So documentation part not taking means more priority here. That is one part, but documentation they are not taking priority. Implementation, practical things only they are taking priority here. So 1 day, 2 day is enough to complete the document. If you are not able to write all the steps properly, line by line, all those things, just one line or you can write fine. But you can do very good test. That is the expectation here. Main practical you can do very good. Okay, Agile helps to speed up the SDLC phases. So 15 days is there like incremental model, so it can speed up also. Engage, if anything is not completed, then no problem. It is not mandatory that it will be complete in the sprint one, but valid reason should be there. I did not complete my testing. That is not a valid reason. If some network issue is there, that is not from your side, from company organization side, that can be a valid reason. Then development not completed in their timeline and suddenly it came to testing. You have the plan for 15 days, but 10 days delay happened from development side and 5 days only you are having. That is a valid reason. You can challenge, we have 5 days, how we can complete. So some valid reason you can give here. It is not like that my health issue is there, I could not complete. Those will be not considerable. The team will manage, another person can do or something. So if anything is pending, it will carry forward to the next sprint. Again, not complete, it will go to the next sprint with some valid reason. And that valid reason should be approved by the client also. If valid reason, then obviously they will approve also. It is not like that we can only take the decision and we can carry forward to next level or next sprint. No, client or customer will give the approval for that with some valid reason you have to show. Engage the stakeholders continuously so that the new requirements are gathered faster and there is no scope for guesswork by the team. Okay, so immediately uh, requirements are coming, gather the requirements, 15 days completed, next sprint started, gather the requirement, split that into small parts, then small parts, different tasks you can create. These tasks, test case writing, how many hours? 8 hours. Then understanding the requirement, how many hours? 8 hours. Like that you can create multiple tasks. Suppose 5 tasks you are creating, then one task you can keep 8 hours, 8 hours, daily 8 hours you can work. Pick one task, complete in that day, fill your one tools they will use. In that tool you can fill 8 hours I completed this task, done. Next day again you can pick another task, 8 hours, you can complete, fill that, done. So it will be easy approach. You will fill, they will check from there and in that tool. Nobody will ask the question why you have not completed, you filled or not. No, direct they will see in that tool. So it will save the cost also, time it is saving, efforts also it is saving by following iterative incremental work delivery and thereby identifying the deviations early. So all are going very fast only, that's why it is good approach always. And any deviation is there, any bug is there also in early phase we are identifying, because 15 days interval it is going on, 14 days interval it is going on with the release, so we can identify in early stage. Okay, because earlier what happened, 3 months release were there, then 6 month release were there. So what candidates were doing, they were not working anything. Enjoy. Whenever we started our career, first 2 months enjoy, no work, nothing. Last 1 month pressure will come. Like if you are going for the semester exam, 6 month one exam, 5 months nobody is studying, but in last month only they are taking seriously and studying. So overloaded. Same thing it was happening. 3 months release, 6 month release, people were not working properly. Last moment only they were getting stressed, and at that time, project will come the complicated situation. 5% or 3% left the company, gone. So lot of risks were coming. Nowadays it is not happening. Every 15 days, 14 days, if required, then 7 days also they are taking. So no risk. Risk is reduced here. Okay, some disadvantages are there. Okay, so repeatedly requirement can be changed because every 14 days is coming means within 14 days requirement can be changed, and that is also happening. We are also observing that is happening. That is what demerits. You work for 7 days out of 14 days. Now they are telling that this requirement is changed. You will get problem. If 3 months is there, then we can manage. We have so many Saturday, Sunday, holidays, so we can manage. We can think in that way. Now after 7 days, 10 days, immediately it is changed. Then that is very difficult to manage. That is one demerits here. More helpful for management than developer. Okay, so continuously we have to contact with the managers, development teams. All will work together only. So all will work together. Then maybe some persons can like, some persons cannot like. Immediately you will raise the defect. Immediately you will be sit with developer in a team. Your meeting will happen. They will explain. You will explain. That's why some complicacy happen. That is one disadvantage. Only senior developers are in a better position to take the decision necessary for the agile type of development, because here time is very less. So always need to be very fast. Nobody can wait for 20 days, 30 days. Today you have not completed your task means tomorrow it will be problem. Again you have to complete today's task plus tomorrow task. And if it is not completed in the tool which we will use, automatically it will display red color. Red color is coming means it is overloaded. You have not completed something. So from higher management, somebody will capture that. It will circulate everywhere. So these are not looking good actually. You can do tomorrow, but they are seeing from their client side everything they are observing by the tools only. Okay, once teams become bigger, agile methodologies begin to fail. So here the main intention or main motto is to make it very smaller only. Only one or two persons will be available from testing, only 2 or 3 persons from development, like that only in one team. So if you are getting the big requirement, big project, and your team size is 7 or 8 only, and in that only 2 persons are tester, only 2 persons are developer, but the requirement is a big one. So in that case again problem will come. So we cannot handle that. If that situation is coming, we need to talk with means high experience manager or somebody. They can only take that. Again they will split that into 3 4 parts. Again they will divide into different teams. They have to give some more explanation. Clients are not strong in technical things to explain them and convince and to gather all those things with approval is not a small task. This is the big task for management people, managers, all those things. So that is one disadvantage here. Okay, 3 months, so 1 month, 2 months you are getting, then big, small, anything you are getting, it can be manageable. Now 15 days release, they will give 10 requirements. Every month they were giving to your team, 7 members team, 5 requirements. But in this coming sprint, they have given 15 requirements. They will not hear anything. So how to handle? That is one complex situation here, but need to do. We cannot increase the team size. Here team size is fixed only, 7 or 8, whatever, maximum 8. Above 8 is not allowed as per the rule. If in some company they are giving 15, 20, that is separate case. They are not following the rule. If client is strict, then they will not allow. Okay, so here those are different sprint means iteration will come, iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, iteration 4, or you can tell it as sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4. So each sprint will consist of requirements you will receive, need to analyze, then design. Design means preparing your test cases, test data, all those things it will come. And development people also gather, analyze, and they will start writing the code. Then need to do the test. After test, direct implementation. It will happen. So no need to show to the client and all those things. Again, it will be time taking. So they are not asking. If showing, then fine. Otherwise, no need here. So they are minimizing many things here. Okay, so this is about agile. So these are different phases happening in this agile: requirement gathering or collection. Second is analysis. Third is designing. Fourth is coding. Fifth is testing. Sixth is maintenance. So everywhere these six are coming. First two which I mentioned in the phases, those are how to get a project from different organization or client, and how to gather the data. Those are happening in real scenario. That's why two extra point has given. Otherwise, in many places, it is mentioned 6 points only. Okay. So if you are getting some question, can you draw a diagram of Agile? You can take this diagram, otherwise this diagram, anything is fine. For each page, they are asking, can you draw it? Nowadays, it is going on video conference and all those interviews, so no problem. But face to face, then compulsory they will give you one pen and paper, draw a diagram and explain. So Agile is must, you will get. Waterfall model is must. V model is must. These three things you can seriously go through and prepare. Other you can skip also. Nobody will ask. Nothing is there. Those are outdated, old and outdated also.